Hey YouTube. So, first of all, forgive all this and all this. I'm at work and it's been a long day and I'm in my client's home office, so it's a mess. But, and this, this probably isn't the best thing for YouTube, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm on a break and I'm smoking. Something else I'm working on quitting. Anyway, I haven't been on here for a while. I kind of was embarrassed to film, to be honest with you. I am human just like everybody else, and life happens to me just like it happens to everybody else, and life kind of kicked my butt this past month. I am a extremely emotional eater, and yeah, I ate and I ate, and I didn't go to the gym, and I gained back 5 pounds, and I was pretty embarrassed about it, but kind of pulled my head out of my ass, and woke up and remembered what I was trying to do, and got back to healthier eating and not eating when I was upset, and that's probably my hardest battle is food. I didn't get this big from not liking to eat. My ex-husband, well, soon-to-be ex-husband, is a chef, and I'm a baker. I don't know if I told you guys that already, so I like to eat. And I'm a very emotional eater, so when I'm upset, I eat a lot, and I don't eat necessarily things that are all that healthy for you. So, pretty much gave up the soda, but I've been drinking these, not necessarily the healthiest, but better than soda, and I need something to satisfy that sweet tooth, so I drink the fruit juice. Don't really drink it a lot. I usually drink water, coffee or tea, but I do drink that occasionally. Anyway, so I wasn't going to the gym, I wasn't working out, wasn't eating good, just putting junk in my body whenever I felt like it, and I ended up gaining back 5 pounds. I was really embarrassed about it. So I finally, about a week and a half ago, like I said, got my head out of my rear and went back to the gym, started eating better again. I've lost that 5 pounds again, so I feel like I'm back on track. I'm at 217 right now. I started at 234. So, been doing really good. Today is the second day that I haven't been to the gym, though. I went on Monday. I went Monday morning. I worked out for an hour Monday morning. I did about 25-30 minutes on the elliptical and then spent the rest of the time working on my abs. Then I got off work on Monday night. Normally I work 12-hour shifts, but I got off early, and because I've been making every excuse not to go to the gym for the past month, and I've been trying to push myself out of that habit, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go back and work out again tonight. So I did. And when I went back the second time, I was there for 2 hours. I spent an hour on the elliptical, and then I spent an hour working on my arms. While I was there working out, I felt amazing, felt great. It was awesome. Left pumped. I was like, yeah, I burned over 1,500 calories on Monday. Felt great. And then Tuesday I woke up and felt like death ran over. And I am paying the price of learning a very hard lesson of, yes, it's great to push yourself because you can't get results if you don't push, but don't push yourself too hard. Because here I was so proud of myself on Monday that I spent 3 hours in the gym. I normally am there for an hour. So I spent 3 hours in the gym on Monday. Well, I really didn't do anything extra because it was an hour for Monday, an hour for Tuesday, an hour for today. Because I couldn't go yesterday or today, I can barely move. Like, sitting like this is not a big deal, but when I go to stand up, my abs hurt so bad. Yesterday, my back and my chest hurt so bad that every time I breathed, I was almost in tears. So it was a horrible, horrible day yesterday. And today hasn't been all that great. I'm having a hard time sleeping because I can't get comfortable because I'm in an immense amount of pain. So I learned that know your body, know how hard you can push yourself before it's too hard, because there is such a thing. Because unless I'm able to go tomorrow, I actually like put myself in the hole, because like I said, I try to go an hour every day. So if you want to rationalize it, I did 3 hours on Monday, so that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But if I'm not feeling a whole lot better tomorrow because I'm still hurting really badly, I already know I'm not going to go. I can barely work. So then I'm going to be missing on Thursday, and hopefully I'll be fine on Friday and be able to go on Friday. I'm hoping I'll be able to go tomorrow, but anyway, just know your body. You do have to push in order to get results, but know your body and know when to stop pushing. And slow progress is better than no progress. So if you have to have slow progress a little bit in the beginning so that you don't overdo it and then make it to where you can't do anything, that's better than no progress. I have a bad habit of, I'm very, how do they say it? I'm very, like, I'm an extreme person. I'm either all the way over here or I'm all the way over here. I have a hard time learning how to be like here in the middle, the happy medium where most people live. That place is not comfortable for me. I'm either over here or over here. So I gotta learn to find that happy medium and be in the middle. Well, I don't really want to be in the middle. I don't want to be average, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it's been a rough month. But I'm back on track. Like I said, I lost that 5 pounds again, and I'm working to lose more. My original goal was to be in Wonderland by the end of this month. Well, I don't think that's going to happen because I'm 217 and it's the 22nd or the 23rd today. So I really don't think that's going to happen. You know, fingers crossed I get extra lucky, but, you know, I doubt it. So my new goal is 208 by the end of this month. I think I can do that. I figured that out. It's like losing a pound a day, which when I'm working out hard and I'm eating right is what I was losing, was like a pound a day. So that's my new goal. Yeah. Somebody asked me on one of my videos on the comments about like what I eat. I'm gonna kind of like go over it real quick, but I'm gonna do another video about that later. Really, I just try to eat clean. Do I do a great job at it? No. If I'm gonna be 100% honest, no, I don't. Like I said, for me, the diet, the lifestyle change as far as the food goes is the hardest aspect. I can go to the gym on a regular basis. Well, let me say, it's easy for me to make an excuse not to go to the gym, but it's much easier for me to get up and go to the gym on a regular basis and not have an issue with that than it is for me to pass up a fucking cookie, or for me to pass up some cake, or for me to be like, oh, like this food looks really good, but it's really greasy and it's probably not the best for me. No, like I love to eat. So I'm not all that great at it. But what I try to do, what I work at, what I put in my head that I need to do is just basically just clean eating. Because I think that's the best way. The less processed foods you have, the better. Because the processed foods is where all the junk is, all the crap, stuff that's not really good for you. Yeah, it tastes great. Some of it does anyway. But it's not very good for you. So I try to, one of the tricks that I've learned, and I used to do this when I was in the military, is to try not to go into the middle of the grocery store. When you go grocery shopping, you know, you have your outer square, and then you have all the lines and the lanes in the middle of the square. Well, all the lanes in the middle of the square is stuff you really don't need. It's all processed food. It's all stuff that's really not all that good for you. I go in there, don't get me wrong. I do go in the lanes because there is stuff that I'm going to get regardless of whether it's healthy for me or not, because I'm hard-headed and I like to eat. But I try to stay out of there for the most part, you know. But like I'll go in there and get mayonnaise. I'm sorry, I like mayonnaise. I want some mayonnaise. I go there to get like condiments and stuff like that. Beans, green beans, you know, stuff like that in the cans or whatever. But I try to stay out of there as much as possible because that's just where all the junk is. So if you just focus on the outside of the store And what I do too is like I buy everything on that outer square first so that my cart is really full and my wallet is really thin by the time I get to the middle of the aisle, because I budget every month, so I only have a certain amount that I can spend. So if I hit the outer area first and I spend most of my money and most of my cart space on the outer area, by the time I get to the middle aisles, I can only get a certain amount of stuff because I don't have that much money left over. So that kind of helps me. But like when I go in, the first thing I do is I hit the vegetable, or there's a name for it, and it just eluded my entire mind right now. But anyway, where the vegetables are, the side where the vegetables are, that's where I go first. And I stock up. I actually like vegetables, fresh vegetables and stuff like that. I really enjoy them. So that's not like really that hard for me to like eat them. I just have a hard time with like portion control and then not eating the rest of the junk. So I'll go over there, I'll stock up on vegetables, and then I'll go around to the meat, and I'll stock up on meat, and then the dairy aisle where I get my eggs and milk and, you know, all that kind of stuff, and cheese. And then once I filled up on all that, then, like I said, then I'll go in the middle to get like things like mayonnaise or beans or stuff like that. But like I said, that's pretty much like my thing. I try to focus mostly on clean eating. Like for lunch today, like I said, I'm not the best at it, and I don't always succeed. But I kind of think, I don't know, if you want to be like, I don't want to be a gym rat. You know, not saying anything bad about it, not putting anybody down who is, not, you know, whatever. Because if that's the lifestyle, like if 100% healthy lifestyle is what you want to live, and that's what's for you, then great, you know, do your thing, you know what I mean? But it's not for me. I don't want that life. I don't want to be somebody who's dedicated to being in the gym every day for 2 hours a day, and who only eats, you know, great foods and doesn't cheat and doesn't enjoy. I like to enjoy life. I like to enjoy food. I like to enjoy. So I don't want to be there. But as long as you stick to it in general, you can still make progress, and still, because like for me, I want to get down to like 150, 160. I said 120 because I remember I used to be 120 when I was younger, and I was still like the same height. But everybody keeps telling me I'm going to look sick. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I want to end up. But as long as I'm making progress to get there. Sorry, this is so terrible, but I only have a certain amount of hours or time during, not hours, certain amount of time during the day that I can do it. So, as long as you're taking steps to get there, and you're pushing towards your goal, and you're making progress, and I'm healthy for the most part. Like that's, for me, that's my thing. Like I want to be healthy for the most part. I want to lose the weight. I want to be at a weight where I'm happy with my own body, and I'm comfortable in my own body, so that I can be happy when I look in the mirror. Cause like this, I'm not happy when I look in the mirror, you know? That's what I want. So I think you kind of have to figure out this. Dude, I went on the longest tangent right now. I'm so bad for that. But I think you kind of have to figure out like what you want. You have to sit down and figure out like what your goals are, where you want to be, what you want to do. Is your end goal to be a gym rat who's completely healthy all the time? Or is your end goal to be somebody who, you know, like me, who just wants to have a good body, and so we'll go to the gym and eat healthy for the most part, but also wants to enjoy life. And you know, if I want to go out and have a beer, I don't want to be like, I can't go have a beer because it's got carbs in it. You know, it's crazy. You have to figure out what works for you. And that strict lifestyle does not work for me. So anyway, I went on this long tangent, but I was talking about lunch. Like for lunch, I had pasta for lunch, and it was delicious. But I try to kind of like, I guess, even it out a little bit. So I had pasta instead of putting an unhealthy sauce on it like I usually would, or, you know, drenching it in ranch or something like that. What I did was I took avocado and I made avocado sauce. And I took the pasta, which was pasta and then onions and mushrooms boiled, all boiled together. I put avocado in there and mixed that up. So it was like an avocado sauce on it. And then I put a little bit of Himalayan salt on there. And then I had cucumber slices to go with it. And then this stuff to satisfy my sweet tooth. So, yeah, you just gotta, like I said, you gotta figure out where you want to be. And you gotta kind of even it out. You cannot, one thing I have learned, and again, this is my biggest problem, is you cannot out-exercise a bad diet. I don't care how much you exercise or how much work you put in. If you are eating unhealthy all the time, you will stay like this. So, you can't do it. You can't do it. I don't care if you're burning 3,000 calories a day. If you're putting a bunch of garbage into your body, you're never gonna make any progress. It's just not gonna happen. I thought for a long time, I honestly thought that the exercise was more important. I actually went and talked to a personal trainer one day, and he asked me, he says, I don't know if you realize, but this is split 80-20. He says, and in your mind, if you had to split it 80-20, what's more important? Is it 80% exercise, 20% food, or 20% exercise and 80% food that's going to cause you to lose the weight? I was like 80% exercise, because that's, I don't know, a lot of people think that way. He was like, no, it's 20% exercise and 80% food. So I learned, and it wasn't until I edited my diet that I started to drop weight. No matter how much, and I used to get so frustrated. I'd go to the gym, especially towards the end years of me being in the military, because I was big in the end of my military career. I was a big girl. And so towards the end of my military career, I would go to the gym every morning, I would work out, I would do PT, and I just stayed big. And it used to frustrate me because I never could understand, and I would tell everybody, I was skinny. I had my son, I end up with this pouch, I cannot get rid of it. No matter what I do, I'm working out every day, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's just not going anywhere. I'm stuck with it for the rest of my life. Well, no, it wasn't that. It was because I was eating junk. And you cannot outwork a bad diet. So, yeah. You've gotta edit your diet. That's a huge thing. My mind is so gone right now. Sorry, I'm at work, and it's probably not the best place to do this video because my mind's so bad right now, but everything's just been crazy, and I know I haven't done one in so long, so I thought I'd sit down and do one. But I just had a thought in my mind. It was about the exercise. Whatever. It'll be for later when I figure it out. So anyway, that's about it for today. Like I said, I'm going to do another video where I kind of go over more in-depth food-wise and other stuff that I do, and just to kind of give a bigger picture on it. But as you can tell, my mind is just not functioning right now, so now would not be a good time to do it. But I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you had a great March so far, since it's been a while since I've been on here. And hope you enjoy the rest of it and have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll see you before the weekend, but who knows. So don't forget to love yourself. Bye.